And my name's still on stuff because it's your home. Fuck it could give you. All right. I got New Mexico here. And then I got where do you want to go first? Where do you want to go first? All right. So I feel like you're finna have some sort of option. All right. You could be getting ready to go on a vacation. I know the fuck you need one. All right. I just feel like before this new chapter in your life starts, you're getting ready to go on one. All right. Somebody let their ego get in the way, and now they're hurting for it. All right, because they chose to listen to their lower self and not their higher self. All right. Somebody wanted to do shit that way. Type of energy. Right. So I feel like this person wants to take you somewhere. Divine feminine. I need to write that shit in gold. All right. Divine feminine. Somebody wants to cater to you. Greece is here. Well, damn. It's a lot of traveling abroad. All right, and I'm feeling like Spirit is making it to where these motherfuckers can actually afford the life that Divine Feminine is wanting, because Spirit is not going to allow you to be with somebody who can't help you acquire or upkeep the life that you are desiring. All right, if a motherfucker is crazy spending, Spirit is not going to give you somebody with crazy spending who's going to abuse money. You have a great relationship with money. All right, you have a great relationship with money. It's like what we call it. Somebody is planning something secret for you. All right, they have a lot of love for you. I'm hearing that's Stevie Wonder song, All I Do. All I do is think about you. Somebody sold something, and you should. Co-worker hater. All right. So you could have had a co-worker that was hating on you. A lot of times co-workers be family members, you know. Those be supposed to be people that you could work with, all right? Spirit is saying write it in script, all right? The new moon is coming up, all right? If you are interested in a new moon reading, those are 25. Hey, love, what's going on? All right, and it does come with a 35, 40-minute read. All right, when you write your letter, write it in cursive. New car is here and distraction spells. There's a lot of people doing distraction spells at this time, all right, because they want to take you off course, all right? Somebody is afraid to come to you, all right? It could be something that they did, all right? Your entire family was on it. So somebody could be coming towards you, telling you something, a paper trail. Somebody found out some proof when it came to some family, all right? Somebody lied about some personal information, all right? Somebody getting arrested in the middle of the night. Damn. It's been a lot of that shit happening. All right. Like I said something about a child passing away, a child drowning in a pool. Girl, that shit happened down the street for me today. When I woke up, I've been saying this shit for days. Because I've been showing that card that my baby drew. And I said, damn, somebody's child finna pass away. You know what I'm saying? And I be down. That's exactly what the fuck happened. All right. There's a will that was found. All right. And somebody's asking, where do you want to go first? You could be asking yourself, where the fuck you want to go first? 4 to 6 months is significant. All right. Somebody tried to kill somebody's pet. So somebody could have been doing some sort of animal sacrifice. Gold is here. I just got finished talking about gold. All right. So gold is very significant. Sheila. All right. That could be a first cousin. Attached to a will. Somebody knows that you're attached to a will. This is a cousin that don't like that shit. So you're attached to something. All right, excited about a new lover, ready to be crazy in love together. They are also, in a few of the readings that I've done. I'm trying to remember. A lot of you aren't staying with anyone because you're moving in with someone. All right. Why would? And then you got marriage coming in fast. This shit ain't even supposed to be over here. All right, so marriage coming in quickly. All right, so it's like you're not staying by yourself because You getting ready to relocate, but you could be getting ready to relocate with somebody. So what's the purpose in you being in a contract when it comes to where you stay if you finna move out? You understand what I'm saying? So you either finna move back into your own shit where there's already a contract in place because it's yours. All right, somebody was supposed to give you something. Collins is significant. All right, somebody was supposed to give you something at a certain time. Somebody wanted to ride your coattail. A member's family's child. All right, somebody could be finding out that their parents are their parents. All right, leaving this week, God is bringing down the tower. All right, so God is bringing down the tower in your life when it comes to the people around you. All right, somebody is seeing everything that you said to be true. All right, the tower could be somebody's illness. All right, somebody is wanting you to know that they're not giving up on you, listening through Alexa and Bluetooth. Somebody could be listening, somebody could be monitoring somebody through. Right, you just said that. Look, and then there's something about an uncle. All right, some truth could have came out about an uncle and a paternity. All right, a divine masculine's baby mother is passing away. All right, there's a sister here in trouble. It's a whole bunch of shit going on, baby. A whole bunch of shit going on. Yeah, Nikki, great thing that it's recorded and this is a personal video. So yeah, it don't even fucking matter now, does it? A jealous father figure. All right, there is a jealous father figure. Paternity is here. All right, something with gratification. All right, so it's like somebody's coming towards you to give you gratification, leaving before something. All right, leaving before you have to pay something. Somebody is wanting a new life with you. See, I feel like this is leaving before you have to, like, you're not signing no type of lease or no type of shit like that. I just really feel like you moving in with somebody. Something that's coming together. All right, passing the exam is significant. Somebody could be feeling like shit. All right, for what they did in the past. Idaho is significant. BMW is here. Somebody sees that they are wrong about you. Somebody sees that they're wrong about a situation. Somebody adores you bad. All right. Somebody is praying for abundance or pregnancy. Praise for pregnancy. Somebody finna be pregnant. All right. If it's not, it's abundance. Just abundance. All right. Somebody is snitching. Somebody telling on something. Which is leading somebody to make the right decision. All right. God make them think that they won. All right. A super hater. Somebody could be doing sleep spells so that you won't understand what the fuck is going on. All right, 7 weeks is significant. Somebody could have been doing that shit for 7 weeks. All right, a fucking psychopath. A big change is here. All right, left your kids something and they mad. All right, everything is working out for you. All right, something's happening today. You're going to see that somebody trying to ride your coattail. All right, somebody's snitching and telling on somebody. All right, use deceased information for money. Florida is significant. Tallahassee. Let's see. All I do is think about you. Projecting, moving quietly. All right, so whatever you're getting ready to do, Spirit is saying move quietly, all right, because there are people trying to project on you. All right, so people wanting to change your thoughts about situations, all right? Died here. What is this? No effort, all right? Something about no effort and died. Christmas is coming early. Girl, you shut up. You ain't got no love. This might be sensitive. He got life insurance. Since you're stubborn and you got kids, and you know what I'm saying? I hope you got some fucking life insurance. Downtown is significant. Should have had some on his ass. All right, finally moving. All right, so somebody didn't want you to move forward. House is here, moving quietly. House. You is moving back into that. You move back into the house. You're gonna be in that bitch by yourself. My thing is this. Where your mama stay at? Because you can't stay in this house and take care of shit. Do I let you stay here? Do I put you out and let you go to your mother's house? Who the fuck is alive? Do I put you out? Or do I just let, I mean, because it's going to get worse. He's going to end up moving in hospice or some shit. All right? He's going to end up moving in hospice. What's going on, Abby? Get ready to buy supplies, all right, for business. Police getting called, all right? I'm just saying, like, because if you don't want to, I can't make you, you know what I'm saying? You can't make somebody want to take care of themselves. And you like the second person that literally X is passing away. Okay, I know who the fuck he is, okay. Girl, well, I'm telling you, that's what's... Look, as soon as I look down, I ain't even got the health. And then letting go, making room for new beginnings. He don't give a damn. So, leaving is here. I feel like he gonna end up in hospice or some sort of assisted living, because at some point, at the same time, you can't, and they say moving in your own, look at this shit, moving in your own home. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, he ain't finna be there. He finna be in hospice. You not finna be taking care of him. Why are you taking care of that? For one, that's karma. You're not finna take care of him. You got your own fucking life. Alright? You finna be in your shit. We ain't finna be paying rent. And then if you decide that you want to leave, you can rent the house out and go wherever the fuck you want to. But guess what? They'll be paying your rent wherever the fuck you go. The government is here super mad right now. I'm telling you. You understand what I'm saying? God do everything for a reason. If you just look at how shit happening. It will be. Are you paying a mortgage on it? He ran it. What? Are y'all paying? Is it a mortgage on it? That's what I'm saying. It got to be some type of life insurance. Like, life insurance would have paid that shit off. But it's going to get paid off anyways. Because you got your own shit coming. That's what I'm saying. Because he's outgrown the place. This shit say moving quietly house, outgrown. You outgrown where the fuck you was. Yeah, he can't do nothing. This shit crazy, man. You need to treat that shit like it's yours. He was nice to me. Well, God getting ready to do some shit, and it's like, hold on. Now I can't be like the nigga gone or died this day. God ain't finna let me do that. But you getting what you deserve. That'll be like me telling you the hour and the time. But you know what I'm saying? The day and the hour and the time. But I tell you what. I'm telling. Stroke is here and stole from you. This shit. You can't help him. Why you helping karma? No, let the fucking universe look. Flow with the girl. Flow with the universe. Let go and let God. That is not your fucking responsibility. Your responsibility is that home. Fuck that. Your kid is grown as hell. You can't be somebody else's savior. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got your own shit. You don't owe that motherfucker absolutely nothing. The things that are happening in his life is that they happening because they are supposed to happen because the shit that go on to you reflects who you are as a person. I don't give a fuck. You know how people be like, oh, they were so nice. No. I'm looking at all the shit they got going on. I don't believe it. Things are not busy because you're supposed to be resting. Like, 1 week is significant. All right, so something probably getting worse than 1 week. All right, pulling up in a whole new energy. All right, karmic is no longer karmic. They learned their lesson. All right, a Whataburger or a burger could be significant. Somebody could have been doing some candle magic, watching you because they miss you a lot. All right, and then you got to remember. Didn't it come out in the readers that this person was participating in spell work? It was either you or them. Is the insurance in your daughter's name? Let's see. Damn, divinity and health concern. Fuse. Ice Queen, Ice King, Karma. Yeah, but they're also not gonna understand all of this other shit if they not spiritually inclined. All right. All right. So you got okay. Entity attachment. Okay. Um. Child and surprise. Movement, action, travel, communication. That's a SA. Yes, could be. Child is here. Yes. Let's see. Legal is here. So it could be. You fuck around and put everything in your goddamn name. I mean, you just never fucking know. All I know is that you're gonna be okay in the end. All right, ritual is here. You're protected. All right, exploration, childhood, nostalgic, generosity. You're gonna be straight regardless. All right, dog. Expectation and voodoo. All right, surprise. Yeah, motherfuckers can't be surprised. Why the fuck you think he is stubborn? He don't want to do shit. He know what the fuck he did. All right, exploration, learning. I feel like didn't have all the facts before they did something. Your ancestors don't fucking play about you and jealous and envious. Of course, the motherfuckers gonna be nice to you. Don't take that shit like. Don't get soft. Don't get soft. All right. Um, something's coming to an end. All right. Joy, family, happy, harmony life is rolling into your life. All right. Somebody chose to look into your life and do spell work. All right. And they motherfucking dealing with the repercussions and motherfucking actions for doing voodoo. See what I'm saying? Somebody trusted that it would work. Expectations is here. And fucked around and found out. You don't feel shit fucks. Oh, damn. You don't feel sorry for people like that. Nervous system. Literally. Like I feel like something just this out. Endings. When you can't control your body, it's basically the fucking end. All right. Girl. Well, damn. And look what card came out. Karma. That's what I'm saying. Like, Can't stand the smell of food. His body don't want it no more. His body want to give up. His spirit want to give up. That's why he don't want to do shit. Community and protection. He didn't understand how protected you were, and you can't treat everybody fucked up, and you ain't the only person that he done did like that. All right, you done had to heal from this motherfucker over and over again. You a star seed. All right, and spirit will show you shit that you don't want to see. Now, remember I kept saying it's gonna be you gonna find out like some heartbreaking shit. No, this is just, I believe this is it. I believe this is your tower moment. Oh, and things are gonna get changed right after that. Remember, I said like something gonna happen drastic, but God gonna take care of you. It's like God gonna do something for you. Wheel of Fortune is here. Divine timing, fate, destiny, cycles. Crow, this is a personal reading. You will have to get a personal reading, love. All right, Ace of Pentacles. So you getting ready to get money, all right? And these motherfuckers is mad because you finna get ready to get something. Yeah, because you're not going to get it from him. You're not going to own up to nothing. He going to say whatever's clever, all right? Financial stability is here. All right, you ain't got shit to worry about. I just feel like my main thing with you is you being out back. You know what I'm saying? You have a roof. New beginnings is here. Prosperity, abundance, manifestation, baby. Whatever. I'm telling you, you're in the right spot at the right time in order to receive what the fuck is yours. All right. Let me see when it comes to love real quick. Be present. Spirit say be present. Don't even worry about it. Do what you're doing. Keep it yourself first. Talk to whoever the fuck you want to. Take a leap of faith. Let a motherfucker treat you how they supposed to treat you. Let a person show up how they supposed to show up for you. Open your eyes. If someone shows you who they are the first time, believe them. All right. Jealousy could be taken. Could be from others that may serve as obstacles. All right. And give God gratitude in advance. Oh yeah. You ain't gonna be able to take care of him. If his nervous system shut down and he not eating, who finna take care of him? But you got shit to do. Who finna take care of him? Engagement is here. Who finna take care of him? Unconditional love. Who's finna take care of him? You? You got time? But you know, shit is only gonna get worse when you don't want help. So it's gonna become harder on you. Anybody finna put no burdens on you? Who finna come in and help him? You. Oh, so you gonna get paid for doing that? Is that gonna interrupt your bills? Is that gonna interrupt you going to work? Is that going to interrupt your love life? That's your ex-husband. Is it gonna stop you? Is it gonna stop the direction in which you're going in? Because if it interferes in what the fuck you got going on, okay. If it interferes in what the fuck you got going on, you're gonna have to separate. Because if organs and shit start failing, it ain't shit you can do. If the nervous system start failing and organs start failing, yeah, you gonna keep it in for a little while. But then you gonna be on here talking about how stressed your ass is. You're gonna be worn out. You working and shit. So let's say be honest. Heart-to-heart conversations are necessary. It's safe for you to talk about your feelings. Alright? So whatever road you choose, don't abandon you. And that's one of my motherfucking cards. Whatever road you decide to travel, do not abandon you. All right? Because you've been abandoned you for a long time just for you to come back to self, just for you to give all of your energy to a person who depleted you. Okay. And that is your read. Ooh, girl. That's crazy. That is crazy. I mean, those are the hard decisions that, you know, chosen ones have to make. I don't give a fuck who that shit happened to in my family. I'm not helping you do this motherfucker thing because I'll completely disconnect. Like, I wouldn't give a fat fuck because when they were in perfect health, they didn't give a fuck about you. They did not give a fuck about you. If a motherfucker treated you dirty to where you didn't even know who the fuck you is, I could not give you no helping hand. I will watch you lead this motherfucker. But that's me. Everybody is not the same. All right, let's see. Swift changes are coming. All right, because they're good people involved. It's good people involved. Somebody wants to love on you, all right? Different soul, same body, so elevated person. All right, I don't know. This person could have been talking shit behind your back, which is crazy. But Spirit allowed something to happen on purpose to this person. All right, life is new now. Something is happening before the next holiday. You're very welcome. Something is happening before the next holiday. All right, something is happening quickly. All right, dream trip is here. Somebody could be taking a trip. Somebody want a family. Somebody is planning something. The way that they love you is crazy. All right, somebody's just trying to go all out for you, and it's all happening now. All right, so get ready because there's a blessing coming towards you. All right, somebody's stepping out of their comfort zone and doing something in secret. God sits with you. And motherfuckers is mad as fuck. Somebody had a dream about you. Texas is significant. Somebody knows that you're a star, and that's crazy. The long heart, what is the long heart state and the long, I don't know, star something. All right, a big surprise out of nowhere. All right, somebody's getting ready to get a big surprise out of nowhere. All right, I am seeing a lot of twos. All right, being in the right place at the right time. The government owes you some money. And I heard you finna get ready to collect, all right? If it don't feel right, don't do it. All right, there's a big surprise that somebody is holding for you. All right, God is sitting with you. They know that you're unstoppable. Nothing can stop you from moving forward. California is here. Somebody is proving everybody wrong, all right? Somebody is proving everybody wrong, whatever this is. All right, there's a whole lot of money that's owed to you. All right, and something's happening special before the next holiday. All right, if anybody is interested in a read before I go, please let me know. All right. Mini reads are 22.22. All right, if you are interested in a 45-minute video, those are 30.30. All right, those are new moon reads. If you are interested in the burning bowl, they are $25. All right, $25 right now. If you are interested, they will be $35, $40 later. All right, if you are wanting to join the burn and release. All right, during this new moon cycle. All right, if you are interested in a reading on love, money. All right, please let me know. What's going on, Troy? Hey, how y'all doing? Hey, Deborah. All right, Orlando is significant. Driving there. Oh, somebody could be driving to Orlando. Florida is significant. Royal bloodline. Something about a royal bloodline, all right? Somebody is arguing about you because you are a part of a royal bloodline. 1 week is significant. All right, so you could be going somewhere in a week, right? Brand new home within a week, all right? Things are not busy because you're supposed to be resting. All right, attorney is contacting you within a week. Ooh. Talking to a divine feminine. All right, somebody seeing your glow up. All right, and they know it has everything to do with your divine bloodline. Royalty money is here. All right, somebody getting ready to receive some legal matters is here. Offshore bank accounts, fast action coming in. Orlando is here again. All right. Phone tap. Somebody's phone is tapped. All right. Somebody's being watched. All you got to do is wait, is what I'm hearing. All right. Denny is significant. Dennis. All right. Baby mother is significant. You're getting exactly what you want plus more. All right. Somebody's finding out that a child is not theirs. You and somebody else get money at the same time. That's going to change the directory of a situation. Somebody getting ready to have a heart attack, baby. Somebody going to find out a child like this, and they finna be going through it. All right, something is about to be made clear. Surprise engagement is here. No effort. Outgrown a place. House is here. Renewal. Somebody could be moving into a home with somebody. This person could be watching you. Slave money. Somebody watching you because they know you got something coming towards you. All right, unalive. Somebody was unalived. All right, a dirty cop. Somebody unalived a dirty cop. Somebody got caught the fuck. All right, heavy protection is around you. All right, somebody thought that they could come for you. Arrest is here. There's a sister getting arrested, or a sister-in-law, or an aunt. Huddle House, Georgia could be significant. Somebody finding out that a child ain't theirs. All right, somebody is no longer a karmic. They were paid to be quiet. Somebody snitching. All right, somebody is waiting until they get ready to come get you to call you. All right, to avoid some sort of drama. The court's fucked up. Somebody misses the laughter. Voodoo. Somebody found out that somebody was doing voodoo. All right, catching up. It's catching up to them. Chameleon. Somebody was hiding something. All right, plain sight. Somebody popping PILLS. All right, jar magic is here. Somebody doing something that you never thought that they would do. All right, there's a big surprise coming for you. All right, and I got flying there. All right, it's not dead. The church is coming against you. If you have not listened to the video that I have, Drive There and Flying Away on YouTube, that might be significant for you. God is getting ready to show everybody who you are. A lot of people are going to jail, and that's why, oh damn, a lot of people are going to jail and jealous because of the way God is moving you. Then I got books here. Somebody getting booked clear. Communications coming in. Somebody getting ready to communicate something towards you. All right, baby, and this is something big. This is something big. All right, wrong. Mercedes. Relationship starting. There's some sort of relationship getting ready to start. All right, somebody wants to give you something. Surprise outing. As soon as you hear from them, they're gone. All right, there's a whole new person that's pulling up in your energy. Somebody is crying behind you, sad. All right, something is about to be made clear. All right, joy is coming in real fast. Somebody didn't see how spiritually ranked your ass was. All right, and that is your reading over here on YouTube. Is there anybody else that wants a reading before I close it out? All right, I will see you in the next read. If anybody has any questions or wants any reads, all right, it is Mermaid Ariel 1983. All right, Mermaid Ariel 1983, ARIEL, all right, at gmail.com. All right, on social media platforms if you are following me. All right, I will see you guys later.